Draw a line segment of length 7.6 centimeter and divide it in the ratio of 5:8. Measure the two parts. Give the justification of the construction. So first is, let's start off with getting a basic picture of how to construct this. So the very first thing is, you need to draw a straight line and mark a point with your compass. Mark 7.6 centimeter. So this has to be 7.6 centimeter. This would be your AB. With A as a vertex, draw an acute angle. We'll call this as X. And over here, we need to mark 5 plus 8, 13. That is going to be hectic, is it not? 13 on this very line will be hectic. So I'll go with the alternative, that is the way to. See, the ratio is, the line AB is 7.6 centimeter and the ratio would be 5 by 8. So 5 plus 8 is 13, that is a lot of division over here. So in place of that, what will I do is, I'll draw a line which is parallel to AX from B. So how to draw a line parallel over here, that I'll be showing, and if you've not seen this before, you need to see the basics and come over here. Please don't start this video without seeing the basics and the other explanation, because there I've talked in detail. So with B and B as a center, draw a line which is parallel to this, and over here we need to have 5 division and over here 8 division of same length. So whatever length I take over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each segment, each part over here, so A to A1 should be equal to B to B1. So like this, I have to divide over here 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something like that, is it not? So again, you need to have the lengths to be same. So don't miss that. Okay. Now this is your A5 and that is your B8. We have those two. Now it's time to join them. And where this brown line intersects AB, that's your point C. So that is your answer. So AC by CB will be equal to 5 by 8. How long will that be? Let's see this practically on a sheet of paper and observe what is the value. So very first thing is, you need to draw a straight line and mark a point. With your scale, measure 7.6. So hold the one end of the compass and press the other end. So with that, cut your line. You have to show this. So that would be point B. So now drawing an acute angle. So that will be your AX. So please decide on what way to go about cutting your line and then start your construction. So we have to draw a line which is parallel to AX. So for that, we will draw an arc from A and now with B as a center, with the same length of the arc, draw another arc. Same length, yeah. Draw another arc. So here it is important to notice those 2 points length we need to figure out. For drawing parallel lines, this is the procedure. So you can see, yeah, we need to do all of that. And from that very point, you need to cut an arc. So that will give you a line which is parallel to AX. That is your other point. So this will help us get two angles which are equal. And doing so, we'll get parallel lines. Since it's 8 divisions, I'm making it a bit longer. take time to draw the line, because if it's not parallel, then the whole procedure has to be started again. Now decide on 8 parts, right? So 1, those two are parallel lines. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will work out. 5, yeah. So always check before you draw. 2, and that would be B3, B4, B5, B6, B7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more, B8. Right? See, it came out at the same point what we initially examined, right? So all that is must make such habits is going to help. So that will be A1, A2, A3, A4, and A5. So we have A5 and B, right? A5 and B8. If we join those two, that is A5 and that is B8. If I join those two, we will have the required answer. There are a lot of obstacles, I mean, a bit forward, so that's why I'm finding it difficult to draw over there. All the lights and the stand and everything put together, it's not easy. Right? So once you have the right points, a single line, don't overdraw anything. At one go you should draw. And that is your answer. Of course, we need to label it and measure it as well. So 7.6, right? And they are intersecting around 2.9. 2.9, right? 2.9 if not 3. So the 3 minus 4.7 minus 4.6 minus 3 is okay. So this is 3. So we'll write it over here. AC is equal to 3 approximately, and CB is equal to 4.6 centimeter approximate. Okay, so let's look into steps of construction. So we have, first thing is we have AB, that would be 7.6. Draw a ray BX making an acute angle with BC on the opposite side of the vertex of A. Oh, this is the not, no, this is not the right one. Just a second, I'll just change this. It's not right. We have the right steps now. Okay, we can start. Draw an ray AX making an angle, acute angle with AB. So that will be your AX. Draw a ray BY, that is your BY. These are rays, by the way. Parallel to AX, making those two angles equal. Locate the points A1 to A5. So A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5 on X such that the distance between any two neighboring points are equal. Also locate B1 to B8. That's your B8. Since N is 8 and M is 5. On BY such that the distance between any two neighboring points are equal. Join A5 B8. Let it intersect AB at point C. and that is your construction. That's it. Don't write too much. That is good enough. I tried to shorten it so you can copy the same. Okay. Now justification. How will this work? So for that we need to make use of this again. You need not draw this again. Please note that it's just for me to write the proof. That's it. Justification. So first thing is we'll talk about in triangle ACA5 and triangle CBB8. We have angle ACA5 which is equal to angle B8CB, vertically opposite angle. Then BAA5 is equal to ABB8, alternative interior angles, and therefore triangle ACA5 is similar to triangle BCB8, and so we have AC by CB is equal to AC by CB, or BC is equal to we need AA5 divided by BB8. So therefore AC by CB is equal to 5 by 8, right? So that would be your justification. That's it. This is by CPST, corresponding parts of similar triangles. This is your logic before you construct. Always have a go, because if you end up starting your work and if it doesn't work out, then scratching it, you won't feel good about it. So be careful when you start off. Then steps of construction. This I try to keep it minimal, so try to write this much and see to that you label your diagram. I have not labeled it while doing it practically, but I am doing it over here. And this is your justification. The diagram is not required again. Please enroll to our program at chalkpieceacademy.com, wherein we'll be teaching you a lot more tricks for faster simplification and calculation, DIY projects. We'll code with Python. We'll work with Arduino Uno. There are a lot more magic tricks and the physics behind it. They are printable materials which will help you recap and understand things better. We'll have live revision and doubt session 2 months before your term exams. It's very cost effective. There would be no ads or any kind of distractions, and we have a dedicated app to help you guys with this.